Even though form has picked up since the last episode and we're into the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, we still need a victory or two today to really get back into contention for a top-half finish. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 4 of season 15 of the Journeyman with Southampton, and today we play Newcastle United in the league and also West Bromwich Albion in the league, but that one is away from home. Since you were last with me, we've played quite a few matches. We played Barnsley in the Carabao Cup, beating them 2-1, Glatzel and Jones on the score sheet there. We then remarkably beat Arsenal 2-0. Infante in an own goal. It was a really good performance, top level you would have to say. And then we were 1-1 with Liverpool going into the 69th minute. They scored. Unfortunately, we went down 2-1, but they are the league leaders at the moment. Glatzel scoring against his former club, but that was a really good performance. So recently we've been playing quite well, and I'm looking forward to the match against Newcastle today. Hopefully we'll be able to do something against them. But as it stands, we're currently 15th in the Premier League. It's not the best start of the season, but we have played Liverpool, we've played Man City, I think we've played Tottenham. Have we played Chelsea? I mean, let's just have a look at the schedule. Yes, we've played Chelsea as well. So we've played Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Chelsea. We've played Stoke. We've played Arsenal. We played Brighton as well earlier in the season. And Leicester. You know, we're playing big teams. We haven't played many of the ones around us yet, but hopefully we can start getting results when we do play those teams, because they're the teams we need to beat if we want to be finishing mid-table or top half. So let's have a look at the team for today. We are going to go with a control mentality because we are the home team, and I think it should be a game that we're looking to win. We're going to go with Ibrahim in goal. We've then got Yannis, Diaz, Bartlett and Tierney in defence. We've then got Restrepo and Makarov in the middle, with Infante, Glatzel and Worthington starting behind Hugh Jones. Now, Brett Worthington hasn't actually played so far this season. He's a 22-year-old Englishman. Played quite well towards the end of last season. I remember bringing him in and he did alright. So we'll see how he does today. So let's get into it, and hopefully we can get a result against Newcastle. It's the sort of team that you feel like we should get a result. You know, at home against a 9th place Newcastle side, we should be looking at getting all 3 points. So without further ado, let's get into the match. Let's send the assistant to the tunnel interview. I can't be bothered with that nonsense. But hopefully you guys are good, had a good weekend, enjoyed England versus Panama yesterday. I'm recording this before that happened, so hopefully we're through to the next round of the competition now, and that'll all be good, unless Tunisia beat Belgium, and then I think it is still a possibility that we could go out. But yeah, we should be beating Panama. Hopefully we did, and hopefully we scored 3 or 4. I'd really like that. Here's Glatzel forward to Worthington, and he scores within 7 minutes of his first appearance this season. Brett Worthington on the score sheet, Glatzel with the assist. It's 1-0. Talking about England and Panama, it's getting us all riled up, and we're like, yes, come on. Worthington with the finish there, really good. Glatzel with the assist, 1-0 within 7 minutes. That is the perfect start to this match. Here's Eric Pettersson, now to Nelson, Reece Nelson on the right hand side. Glatzel, Restrepo, now to Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones pushing forward, misses the target unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully you've had a good weekend and enjoyed some of the content over the weekend. Some very different stuff from Friday night onwards. Here's Restrepo to Infante. Infante into the middle. It's Glatzel. Worthington who hits the post, but he has looked rather good already. So that seems a bit of a masterstroke of a decision to bring him back into the side. We just weren't creating much from that left wing. You know, Aguero started out of the blocks really well, hasn't been doing so well recently, so I thought we'd try somebody else, because Ferretti has never impressed me. Infante into the middle, Worthington over the bar, and again, really good chance from there, and he is looking particularly good today. We might move Glatzel up top and move Thomasberg in behind. He hasn't had much of a chance. He's had 2 injuries at the start of this season. He had an injury on the first day, and then when he was away with Denmark, he picked up an injury. So I think he's been limited to 2 or 3 appearances this season. So I think maybe giving him a chance behind the striker instead of Glatzel would be pretty good. Moving Glatzel up to his more comfortable striker position, and we'll move him on as an attacking an attacking advanced playmaker. That's what the phrase I'm looking for there. Here's Restrepo now to Makarov, gets it forward, not quite far enough though. Yeah, Reece Nelson playing for Newcastle these days. A very good player. He's still playing well for England. And I actually brought Dele Alli back into the England squad, and he got his 178th appearance. Here's Thomasberg, shoots him. What a save that is! But that looked promising. And it was funny, the news article that came out, I tweeted about it last week, so you'll be able to work out when I actually recorded this. But it said Dele Alli has broken Dele Alli's record of 177 caps. And is the toast of the nation with his 178th cap. And then, here's Thomasberg, he shoots and hits the bar. How haven't we won this by more? But, yeah. And then and then said, Dele Alli has passed on his congratulations to Dele Alli. It was just really funny. And it was just classic Football Manager. Infante is going to come off, I think. But then we don't really have anybody to replace him with. I guess Abrahamson can kind of play there. He's a wing back, so yeah, he can deal with that. And yeah, the rest we'll just keep going. But 10 minutes to go, we're only 1-0 up. Newcastle haven't really had many chances, but it feels like one of those games where we could be well and truly FM'd here. We are just gonna bring off Diaz there. We'll bring Harrop on, the youngster. Towards the end, and yeah, it looks like it is just going to be a boring 1-0. We've come through it. A very good performance from Brett Worthington there. Glatzel getting man of the match in the end. Thomasberg looks pretty good as he came on as well, so maybe we can see a start for him in the next game against West Brom. Just a couple of changes for this match. We're bringing in Thomasberg behind the striker. We've also changed the bench a little bit, bringing in a right winger and John Bird as a replacement striker. We've got Hugh Jones on the bench as well, but he has dropped off somewhat recently in terms of his performances, which is a little bit of a shame. It has to be said. I tell you who we haven't given a go, Balaban, but maybe he'll get a go when Diaz gets suspended, inevitably at some point, probably in this match. But the plan is to have quite a gap before the next episode in terms of games, simply because I'm away this weekend, so I'll manage to, or the weekend that's just been, so I'll manage to play some Football Manager on my Surface Pro. And get ahead a little bit in this season. I want to get towards January, so we can show some real progress. But no, I think if we can get another win today, that would be amazing. I probably should have counter-attacked today, but we've gone control. We might as well stick with that now. But here's Vivas now to Silva. Costa now to Zico. Zico gets it away. Diaz comes and collects. Worthington not there to get it back. Diaz That was worrying that he was going to get his yellow card there. That's forward towards Thomasberg. He's come in as a shadow striker today, so hopefully he can do some good forward work. Here's Yannis on this right-hand side. Now to Makarov. Makarov on the ball. Forward to Thomasberg. Loses it. Worthington to Glatzel. Now what a goal that is from Paul Glatzel. He's back, everybody. Mr. Paul Glatzel, set up by Brett Worthington. It's the other way around to what happened in the last match. Makarov with the initial ball forward. Thomasberg lost it. Worthington got it forward. And Glatzel put it into the back of the net. It's 1-0. And we are delighted about that. 20 minutes in. So that moves us up to 11th place, which is really, really good. If we can hang on to that today, that would be amazing. Tierney now to Makarov. Tierney again to Restrepo now. Makarov. Makarov gets it forward to Brett Worthington on this left-hand side. The 22-year-old gets it in and Glatzel hits the post. That was good play from us, but again, it is only 1-0, so we need to be careful here. Thomasberg into the middle now. Infante to Restrepo. Restrepo. Bartlett. Restrepo. Gets forward to Glatzel. Paul Glatzel to Worthington. It's off the post and it's pushed wide by Costa in the end there. Now here's Thomasberg into the middle. It's away. Restrepo. Come on. Infante. Restrepo. Oh, that was terrible. But end of highlight, at least. Restrepo. Come on, Makarov. We need to make this advantage pay. Glatzel. Tame, unfortunately. 35 minutes in. Still 1-0. Here's Costa. Now Zico. Restrepo. Infante. Oh, nice. Glatzel. Oh, what a goal from Paul Glatzel. That is absolutely fantastic from him there. And Infante with the ball into Glatzel there. Yannis with the initial ball forward. Glatzel, one touch, and then bam, into the back of the net. It's 2-0, everybody, and Paul Glatzel's got both of them. He is definitely back, and Hugh Jones, you better be worried, because, you know, you haven't been in good form. Glatzel's coming into form now. You might not get that much first-team football, but we're 2-0 up, coming up to half-time now. Really, really good from us so far in this episode. As I said, we've been playing very well the last few matches, really since the last episode, and we've continued that form into today, and I couldn't be happier with this. We're now 10 points clear of the relegation zone, and it's all about consolidation this season, you know, bringing together this new squad. There's quite a few young faces in there, so try and gel them in and build for the future. That is the project with Southampton. I'm gonna maybe be a bit less strict with the 3-year policy in this, and really try and build something at Southampton if we can do. Here's Thomasberg. Glatzel, he's lost it. DS comes out to collect. That was brilliant. Restrepo forward to Infante. That was just a little bit too eager. Here's Gonzalez. Costa gets it away. Sepulveda now. Oh, good tackle by Tierney. Gonzalez. They're really, really passionate today, our players. We are going to concede. Oh, what was that? Oh, just as I was praising the team, I knew we were going to concede there. We just kept losing the ball. We kept pressing, and eventually maybe the right back should have done a little bit better there, but that is a comedy of errors. It's 2-1. It's only 55 minutes into the game, so they've got plenty of time to turn this round here. We need to focus now. Another set piece. It's away. Oh, El Amrani. Whoa, what a shot that was. I'm pretty sure, did we have him at Ajax? Not quite sure, but unfortunately, oh no, you can. Oh, it's in. Zico scored. That is annoying. 2-2 now. Thomasberg hasn't had the best of games, so we could try. I tell you what, let's bring Hugh Jones on as a shadow striker. We'll take Infante off as well and put Magdamav or Magdamev. Magomedov. I think that's it. But El Amrani. Trying to click on his name, it's not quite working. But this would be a little bit frustrating if we lost this. 2-2, I guess, is alright. We are West Brom. They are above us in the league. But that's frustrating. We were 2-0 up. We had that game there. We drew 2-2 in the end, mainly because of a stupid own goal by Shea Bartlett there. But we have avoided defeat. We were the underdogs before it. And it's onwards and upwards. As I said, it's consolidation this season. That has got to be the word. And hopefully we can get a few more victories in the upcoming matches, and by Wednesday's episode we shall be in a secure mid-table, maybe even sneak a top half place. If you have enjoyed this episode, then make sure you do leave a like down below. Really does help me out and it means a lot to me as well. Subscribe if you would like to see more, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.